Some interesting and exciting updates at studios today. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rick and Nikki here.
Hello.
At Universal Studios Florida. Let's get to those updates. Let's skip over City Walk. Straight into the park. They've made a change above the ticketing booths. The landscape, it shows Volcano Bay and Islands of Adventure and the Globe and the Arch. They have now added Kronos and Stardust Racers. Also missing, usually in these profiles, Rip Ride Rocket. That's gone now because it's going to be gone. I mean, there is one thing I could show you in City Walk, but I think it's also inside the park. The 2-park Unlimited Express Pass is going for $315 today. That is including tax. And speaking of express passes, over at Islands of Adventure, Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure now has an express pass line.
We thought it would never happen, and it did.
I think it took like a little over 6 years.
6 years. Woo-wee.
But now we've been keeping tabs of the wait time for Hagrid's now.
Yeah.
And as a result of the express pass line, the regular standby line wait time has increased.
Yes.
Which is natural because they have to pause that to let the express pass people go.
For sure.
And I think a lot of it, like after 4 o'clock, like premier pass holders like myself have been going over to express pass it. So after 4, I think it's been even longer.
Well, you should do a test because you did a video on express pass over at Epic, and a lot of questions that you got were about express passing Hagrid's. Yeah. So, I mean, because you have that after 4, you probably should try it one day.
Yeah, I'll give it a test here this summer, maybe in a week or so.
Yeah.
Some changes made on Hollywood Boulevard. Let's go show you.
This change inspired me to wear this shirt, in fact. Back to the Future 3.
The facade of Schwabs Pharmacy, the ice cream shop, has gotten a Back to the Future makeover. Let's give you a closer look at things. There is the DeLorean, a sticker for the Pinheads, which is Marty's band, the clock from the clock tower, plutonium theft, Out of Time, Biff's, hoverboards, Einstein, Mr. Fusion on this window. The 40th anniversary logo right there, and the You're Fired Facts still written.
The JVC camcorder too.
Yeah, see the camcorder up there.
Oh, but you're right, it is still written. Oh no,
yes.
fired still.
He is still fired. They haven't changed the future yet.
You sure can hydrate a pizza, Mom.
And don't miss this Saturday night, the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. Great Scott! Unfortunately, it doesn't open for like another 90 minutes. There are 2 new items inside to honor Back to the Future as well. The Rock and Roll Shake.
Yes.
And the Wake Up Juice.
Yes, and that's where I got the inspiration to where the 3 from was, you know, his Wake Up Juice.
Because that's he has a shot of whiskey, Doc does.
Yes.
And he's out cold.
Yes.
So the bartender makes the Wake Up Juice.
That's right.
The 5 and Dime, still home to Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. We kinda sorta got a Halloween Horror Nights announcement. Let me read the tweet to you, try to interpret. Five Nights at Freddy's is coming in a whole new way to this year's Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights in both Hollywood and Orlando. More details to come. So not exactly a house announcement?
Nope.
It said coming in a whole new way.
Yeah, could be a dining thing.
Scare zone? So it could be a maze, a house?
Yeah. Who knows? It's a whole new experience, I guess.
I know. I just stopped in the 5 and Dime just to see if there was any merchandise for Five Nights at Freddy's. There is not. So no further clues. We'll just have to stay tuned. But at least we know or have a little more information about what's happening with HHN this year. It is June 2nd.
Tiny little piece.
It's June 2nd, so I would think we would start to get a lot more.
Pretty soon. Let's hope so.
If we look down the intersection of Hollywood and Vine, way down there, Squidward is doing a meet and greet, but he's way off the beaten path, being kind of antisocial. Someone recently asked me what type of crepes are they having at Central Park Crepes at the moment. Well, right now they have a savory crepe, the smoked brisket for $13.99, and 2 sweet crepes, the lemon blueberry for $12.99, and the strawberry hazelnut for $10.99. Well, that's appropriate. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and it's a 10-minute wait for ET. The park seems a little quiet, but it's only really been open for an hour.
Yeah, it's still early.
Plus, I think most people go to Islands of Adventure first.
Yeah.
Because there's more outdoor rides. So if it rains in the afternoon, they can come over here and do more of the indoor attractions.
That's smart.
Good strategy.
It is.
One of the restaurants in the park has a revamped menu. We'll show you that and try something from it in a little bit. The park opened at 9. It is now 10 a.m. But the Twirl and Hurl will not open until 11 a.m. The Twirl and Hurl looking a little faded and a little crusty. There's only room for one Krusty in this park. And this is that Krusty, which the Simpsons ride right now, it's a walk-on. Let me do a little like 180 shot so you guys can see how quiet this area is right now. Wow.
This is why we do advise to get to the park first thing in the morning.
MIB is a walk-on. I challenge you, Nikki.
I have a feeling you're gonna kick my butt.
Loser buys lunch.
Okay.
All done with MIB. I am Rick. This is Loser.
Hi, I'm Loser.
Welcome to the channel. That's gonna be the new intro. Nikki, I'm Loser.
Oh, Robert, where are you? I need you to train me up again.
I had a pretty good run. 762K without getting the bonus. It should have been 862K.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get?
I didn't break 500, but it was close, and I'm pretty proud of myself because it's been a while since I've ridden it, and that's the highest score I've gotten in a long time. So
you got about, I think, like half of what I scored, I think.
Oh.
Okay, let's go get my lunch.
Well, it comes from the same account, so okay.
It comes from the same bank account. It's just the fact that she's gonna have to do the math for the tip and sign her name.
Hopefully the check does the math for me.
Let's step into Daigon Alley, check on the wait time for Gringotts, which I bet is under 30 minutes. Double or nothing? Wanna take that bet? Make up for your MIB loss?
Sure.
So to be clear, if Gringotts is under 30 minutes, you will buy lunch, and then also our treat at Schwabs later.
Why am I taking all these bets? Oh, okay, sure.
If it's over 30 minutes, I'll buy both.
Oh, all right.
Again, from the same bank account.
Yeah, okay.
And the wait time is dun, 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 35 minutes. Oh no!
I win.
I lost. Clearly I lost. Okay, Nikki, I want you to tell the story of what just happened as we were walking out of Daigon Alley.
It was really cute. Don't ever drop your wand around Rick, because it's probably harmless. So yeah, a kid dropped his wand and Rick shouted it, and he looked up and he was like shocked, and then he started laughing. So it was really cute. It was a cute interaction.
Hog Works Express had been down for a couple days of maintenance, but it is up and running today. This little alley here went from having benches in the shade to moving them to having them in the sun to getting rid of them altogether. Into San Francisco. I am looking for something specific in here. Let's see if I can find it. But I just noticed something here at the Streetcar Snacks. They've added duck zang bing, which is shredded duck dumpling. Over here at the exit of Fast and Furious, something has returned. Our buddy Murph has finally returned the red Corvette, my favorite car here. Let's step into the San Francisco Candy Factory, which is serving as sort of a mini Jaws tribute store. Something I want to show you. $24 for the new Jaws sipper cup. It is adorable. You know, this is from the scene where they, right before he blows up. For $27 and some change, a Pop Movie Great White Shark. There it is in the box. There's a picture of it. And there's the back of the box for you to maybe give you a better idea about it. Finnegans has revamped their menu. 10 minutes until it opens though. And they no longer have the menu on the outside menu board. They do have a QR code though. I'll leave that on the screen for a moment if you want to scan that. So they've taken some things off the menu and they've added some things, and then they've just changed the way some things are prepared. But here's what we have. We have some black and tan O-rings, Irish loaded chips, shamrock meat and cheese board, drunken mussels, chicken wings, beer cheese soup, and the pub salad. Those were your appetizers. Finnegans favorites, the New York strip steak, shepherd's pie, which I think really does have lamb now. I don't think it had lamb in the past. They changed the way the salmon is done, but salmon is still on the menu. A vegan shepherd pie, the Irish fish and chips, which I think remain unchanged. Guinness beef stew, the Newcastle chicken, which I think is the same, bangers and mash. Here's something new, Dublin lawyer. Nikki may be getting that. The Red Dragon bacon cheeseburger I heard is really, really good. The Reuben sandwich is back. And then corned beef and cabbage. And here's the real sticker for me. They changed my favorite chicken sandwich. It's now the Cork City chicken sandwich. The sides available, the traditional Irish crisps, mashed potatoes, corn O'Brien. The dessert menu includes apple caramel bread pudding, Irish chocolate cheesecake, and ice cream. And Nikki is getting one of the new dishes, one I wanted to get, the Dublin lawyer for $35.95. Lobster and shrimp sauteed with braised leek potatoes, roasted garlic, shallots, Irish whiskey cream sauce, toasted sourdough bread. And I have to try the new chicken sandwich, the Cork City chicken sandwich, $18.95. Grilled marinated chicken breast, smoked cheddar cheese, house-made bacon jam, lettuce, tomato pickle, house crisps. We'll see how we like the bacon jam instead of actual bacon. And Mike stopped by for lunch. He's getting the Reuben sandwich for $18.95, braised corned beef, Thousand Island dressing, caraway seed sauerkraut, Swiss cheese grilled on marble rye. Okay, we're all done with lunch.
Yes.
Let's do a review.
Okay.
Who's going first?
You can go first.
Okay. The new chicken sandwich, Cork City, I think is what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
Basically the same, except they took out the real bacon and put in bacon jam. It makes it sweeter.
Right, and you're more of like the salty type of...
I like the savory of real bacon.
Right.
So, good news, bad news. Bad news is I don't like it as much. Good news is you can ask for bacon.
Yeah.
You can change it. Just say, hold the jam, add bacon.
Add real bacon.
So I can still get it the old-fashioned way.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. See?
Yeah.
So I got the Dublin lawyer. It was very good. Lots of lobster in there. I was really surprised. I don't get lobster a whole lot, so I was really happy about that. The sourdough bread was perfect. I could have used like 10 more pieces of sourdough. It's the one bread that doesn't bother me. So it was toasted like perfectly and buttered beautifully. It was so good. A lot of the flavor it was delicious. The sauce, it was like a whiskey sauce, cream sauce. Right. But the potatoes had most of the flavorful sauce that you can taste. Like me scooping the sauce didn't have as much flavor as me having a potato with it. I don't know. Is that weird to say? So if I was to compare it to the shrimp boxty and this, I kind of prefer the boxty over the lawyer. Because
we shared, I had some of that.
Gave you some, and yeah, you seem to see.
I would say, yeah, I prefer the boxty to that. But
so I would have liked the boxty, but with the sourdough. Then it would have been perfect. But I don't know if I would order it again, but I did enjoy my meal. It's good. Yeah.
It's just I agree with you. It's a nice meal once. It's not something I would have on a regular rotation like I did with the box tea.
Right, it wouldn't bring me to Finnegans to have again, if that makes sense. I would probably try something else. But
okay. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's our 2 cents. Just an FYI, a 35-minute wait for the mummy right now. We need to step into the NBC Tonight shop. We have a new pass holder button to collect. And there it is, the UOAP button. It is toothless. Hiccup's other half. Sure, he's known as the unholy offspring of lightning and death itself, but he's also Hiccup's cuddly big baby boo. As we were walking around today, Universal announced the closing date of Rip Ride Rockit a little earlier than we thought. The closing date is August 18th, 2025. So before Halloween Horror Nights would begin. And that seems to make sense, right, Nikki, to close it before HHN starts?
Well, sure. I mean, because, you know, they're putting up all of their, you know, fencing systems and stuff like that, and they'll have all of, you know, the walls, the construction walls up. So it just, it makes sense. Yeah.
So there we go. Now we know. Are we going to be back here on August 18th? Maybe. And a quick reminder, they still have the Rip Ride Rockit Farewell Tour t-shirt for $30. Super Silly Stuff should have a new popcorn bucket for $31.94. And your first fill of popcorn is free. I think this is Timmy. I'm not exactly sure. I don't follow the Minions that closely, but it is a fuzzy, furry popcorn bucket. Let me show you the back of it. See, that's where the popcorn goes. In his bald spot. Oh boy. We'll see how that works out with like kind of oily or greasy popcorn fingers and touching the furriness of this popcorn bucket. Schwabs should be open now, so back down Hollywood Boulevard. Let's get that special Back to the Future treat. Let's step inside for the wake up juice. The DeLorean looks good from the inside of the ice cream parlor as well. The doc has come into Schwab's, maybe for the wake up juice. The wake up juice is strawberry ice cream with strawberry crumbs, whipped topping, and a wake you up cayenne spice. $9.99. That is not 1950s pricing. The rock and roll shake is Rocky Road ice cream with marshmallow cream, milk chocolate topping, whipped topping, and a chocolate guitar, also $9.99. Well, that was an extra special treat as even the doc stopped by.
I know. I was waiting for him to order his wake up juice. I mean, you know, he's about to start his, you know, his shift.
I had the wake up juice. It was very, very strawberry.
Really, really strawberry.
It was. I love it, but I loved it. Very, very strawberry. You're right. Stole my line.
Oh.
You do get the cayenne like afterwards. A little subtle heat afterwards.
Nice.
How was your rock and roll shake?
Oh, it was great because it came with a chocolate guitar on it. It was awesome. I think the best part of it was the marshmallow. The marshmallow around the outside edge. I was like constantly scooping that up.
That was tempting, yes.
That was delicious. And then the candies that they put on top, you know, with that little crunch, so good. Yeah, I loved it.
That was not 1950s pricing. It was more like I would say, if I were to pick a year, 2025 pricing.
Yeah.